good, YouTube? It is your girl Brinks. Sorry, you guys. I am coming to you guys literally in the middle of doing the video that I'm supposed to be showing you guys. The video that I'm doing the video for. I know that was a lot of explaining, kind of what I'm doing, y'all. But so this is a hair video. I'm already in the middle of the hair video. I was actually doing like a sheesh transition to this hair video as well, and I have all of my stuff in the living room actually. So this is pretty much the look I'm going for. As you guys can see, it's passion twist. They're pretty big though, because I wanted to do them pretty quick and easy. I'm doing something that's gonna be kind of easy maintenance for my hair, just to keep it up and occupied for next couple of weeks or so I don't have to worry about doing it so much, because I have a lot of packing and stuff to get done. After this, I am going to be doing a hair coloring video, y'all. Right before like we get moved and everything. After this video though, you guys will be seeing my review video on Tyler Perry's new movie, Divorce in the Black. Okay, and I will let you guys know right away. I watched it twice, okay? Just so I could be sure of how I actually felt about it. Because the first time I watched it, you guys, it was like 5 in the morning. It was literally 5 in the morning. Because what I did, you guys, was I wanted to watch it like the day it came out. But I realized like it didn't release until 3 that morning, because I was still up at 11. I was still up when it hit midnight for the 11th, right? And I was like, ooh, the movie came out. So I was like, I could be the first one to, view it. So like I tuned into Prime, and I was like, yeah, let me go watch it. Y'all, it said unavailable.
I said, what do you mean it's unavailable? It's July 11th.
I said, what the heck? So I researched it on Google, y'all. It said releases at 3 a.m. I said, bro, you gotta be kidding me. So anyways, I wound up falling asleep, because I am actually also rewatching Walking Dead all the way through again, because I'm a Walking Dead fan. But that's kind of where I am anyways, you guys. So I watched it last night. I was in the living room, and I had played the game with TK because he's with his dad this weekend, and he wanted me to play a game with him. He's into Roblox, y'all. So we were playing like all types of games on Roblox. After he went to bed yesterday, I was up, and I forgot what I was watching, but I was watching something, and then I was gonna watch that, and then I realized like it didn't come on until 3 in the morning, and I wound up falling asleep on the couch, y'all.
Bruh.
So I was like, let me get my butt up. And it was like 3 in the morning before I finally got up and dragged myself into bed. And like I started watching it, because like it premiered at 3 in the morning, right? So I started watching it, y'all. Fell asleep again.
Seriously,
and then
mommy.
I got back up, because I'm like, I fell asleep again. And so I was actually up. So I watched it again, like wide awake, and I was like tuned in. But then when I finally went to sleep, it was like 7 in the morning. I had to work in the morning. So wound up working, you guys. And I was like, I'm gonna watch it again when I get off tonight, so I can actually be up and alert, and it be like the evening and daylight. So I watched it again, got the full effect, and I was like, I want to get some actual movie clips to put in the review. So I got some movie clips that I can put in the review, so you guys can like get clips as well for like reaction purposes. especially some of the highlights that I felt like were in the movie, including the beginning scene. Because if you guys watch the movie, you know the beginning scene is like one of the main clips to be included. And yeah. But anyways, guys, I'm doing Passion Twist. And pretty much the colors that you guys are seeing right now are the colors that I'm going to be using overall. The only color that is not in my hair that is missing is the dark purple. Yeah, that's the only color that I'm missing right now. But pretty much, I got my light purple, I got my yellow, I got my pink, I got my blue, and then my main color is the black, of course. And I got it to coordinate with my nails, y'all. Now, it is time for a fill-in, but I'm pretty much getting these colors back with some black. With some black, y'all. But, yeah, so this is what it's looking like so far. Like I said, my parting spaces are big, you guys. I don't know if you can see much of it in the top since I do have it ponytailed. And right now I am watching Hollow. I don't know if you guys know too much about YouTubers, but Hollow is a horror YouTuber, gaming YouTuber. But I watch all of his horror gameplays. And like, if I'm really into like action or any other type of games, I'll watch those too. But I'm more into like the horror gaming you play gameplays. So I'll watch those when him and Poise play them. But yeah, you guys, so this is what I'm doing. I'll be back on to kind of show you guys clips and everything. But I did get started without you guys. I'm sorry. I am sorry, but yeah. We're doing some juicy passion tips to keep our hair occupied for the next couple of weeks. Because your girl is moving. Your girl is moving. I did cut my undercut too. I know y'all seen it in the back because I really don't have much covering it as big as these parts are. But anyway, you guys just stay tuned for the clips and I'll be back. And let's talk about Tyler Perry's new movie. So, like I did tell you guys, I watched it twice. I did. I watched it twice. One time the day of, and then another time. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. So I watched it twice. My thoughts on it. I thought it was a good movie, you guys. I thought it was a good movie. Now, people are already saying, people who thought that it was a good movie are easily entertained. Now, although I can see kind of both sides of the story and why they would say that, like, I do see where Tyler Perry was going. I do see where Tyler Perry kind of veered off in a way. But, like, I get both sides of the spectrum, so I can get how you could see it as a bad movie, and I get how you can see it as a good movie. I personally thought it was a good movie, okay? I did. But I can understand how others could see it as a bad movie. And if you focus on, like, specific aspects of the movie overall and judge it off of just those reasons alone, then you're going to judge it as a completely bad movie. But if you look at all the overall picture and the message and you look at kind of where Tyler Perry goes with all of his movies, and like you're a fan of where he goes with all of that, all of his movies, and you're okay with it, then you would see it as a good movie. Me personally, I don't mind the continuance of what Tyler Perry does with his movies. Like, I am cool with that. I love the spin that he puts on his movies. I love the different directions. Now, are they similar in a way? Yeah, they are. Every movie has some similarities to another movie that he's made. They're in a way on the same type of spectrum and wavelength as pretty much all of his movies. But like I said, I'm personally okay with that. So I'm gonna just keep on making them because I'm gonna keep watching them. Now, other critics, other people who want to see something different, want to see you veer off into something else, are gonna have a problem with that. They're gonna want to see something different. They're gonna want to see something completely new, and of course, that's what critics are. You know, I could not find my concealer. But when you're like someone who's a fan of someone's work and you're okay with what they're creating, that doesn't really matter to you. And for me, that doesn't really matter to me. So, first thing everybody's talking about, and first thing that pretty much opens up the movie, and I'm actually going to insert this clip, and I know if you guys have not seen this movie already, I'm warning you right now, please go and watch it because this video is going to contain some spoilers. So very, very high spoiler alert. Where the heck is my concealer? This video does contain spoilers, so I'm letting you guys know now. There is a spoiler alert. Beware of the spoilers. So if you do not want the movie to be ruined for you, you may want to back out of this review right now. At this moment, I'm giving you a chance right now to do so. Here is the scene.
And we don't need nothing from you. Y'all, get the boy. Get him! Get him! No! Not the casket. Take him out. Take him out of there!
You gonna say we gonna get him out?
Take him out of there!
Come on, get him!
Oh my God!
Now, a lot of people say like the scene is overly dramatic and extra. And it is. It is. But you wanted something different though. Tyler Perry's never did anything like that before in a movie. So what's the problem? What's the problem? I thought that it was interesting and kind of over the top. And the fact is, like, if you actually look at the family themselves and kind of look at the underlying picture and background and get kind of what happened with that family, then you will kind of understand like a little bit of why they act like that. Now, one thing that I do wish is that he would have dived more into that family's background. The I forgot what was their name. Darn it, what was their names? The last names of the family. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all. So I knew the name started with a B, but I could not place the name of the family for the life of me. So the Bertrand family. So for one, if you dive more into kind of their background and see kind of like what they had kind of been through from what you can get from the movie, then you kind of get like a little hint of like why they act the way that they do. But for the most part, I do wish that Tyler Perry would have dove more into like their background story. So we know for a fact that Dallas, which is Megan Good's husband, Corey Hardwick's characters, that he's playing in the movie. Dallas, who is Megan Good's husband in the movie, we know that he is basically scarred from a broken childhood. His father beat on his mom when he was younger, and he basically was witness to that, and she forced him to kill the dad. All right, so we get all of that. We get a little bit hint of that story, but that's all we know, pretty much. And he pretty much discloses that to Megan Good while he's drunk. That's the only hint of like any type of sincerity or apologeticness that we see from his character at all is when he's been drinking, you guys. And that pretty much hits home for me, honestly, because my ex was kind of like that. Y'all. Sheesh. And not to say that he was like abusive or anything, because he wasn't. But like when he drunk, like he started to like dive more into like his past emotional traumas and like all types of stuff would just come pouring out. Whereas like if he was sober, like you would never hear any of that stuff come out of his mouth. So people who are really traumatized by like past things in their lives and turn to alcohol for substance abuse tend to really disclose all of that when they drink. And it seems like that's his coping mechanism. And that is the only time that he would disclose that information to her. But it also seems like that's also the only time that he would show her any type of love or type of remorse or anything. When he's not, like, he's a total ass, y'all. He's a total ass throughout the whole movie to her, besides that one scene. And you know, like, I can't, like, I just couldn't get over that. Like, he was so freaking mean to her, and she just stood by him through all of it. And you know, like, it hit home for me, because even though like I wasn't physically abused, I was emotionally and kind of mentally abused because he was a cheater. But it's just the fact that I really feel like Tyler Perry should have dove more into the family's background. Like, he had 4 brothers. Of course, the brothers were bullies, because you get a history of them always bullying guys that Megan Good's character was close to when growing up, especially one in particular, Benji, who she ends up being her main love interest in the end of the movie. And then also, like, I just feel like, I don't know. So I just feel like I really feel like I just wish there was more emphasis on the Bertrand's background and their family's their family's past kind of what the actual childhood was like for the boys in general. Because we don't get more of the other brother's history either. Like, what happened to the brother whose funeral was at the beginning? Like he died, and we know from seeing them interact throughout the story that, of course, they're these bullies who just kind of beat up and terrorize everybody in the neighborhood. It's a small town, so everybody knows everybody, and they're known for pretty much being troublemakers. Pretty much being troublemakers, because that's what they do. They live in a trailer park, which means they're not that financially stable, which definitely may have some type of impact on kind of why they are the way they are. So you kind of have to look at things and kind of put two and two together to kind of get like the overall story, and kind of figure the things out for yourself, like mostly in the movie. So I can see why people would say it's a bad movie, because I find myself doing that a lot throughout the movie. But at the same time, like, the main message, like, he was a total asshole. And the thing is, like, Megan Good's character finally realized it, came to her senses, per usual. Normal Tyler Perry movie, of course. But it's different. It's different. It's not the same scenario. It's a little different. Came to her senses, of course, with the help of her mom and her dad. I do like the environment that it was in. It's more of a country type vibe. Like, I'm not that big on country though, so it really took me for a loop to see these kind of country guys in this movie. And I will say, Corey Hardy's character got on my last nerves, y'all. I tried so hard to take his character serious, but I could not. I swear I could not. He got on my last nerve. He was doing the most, y'all. So if anything, like, that alone would have made it a bad movie. If I was focusing on that alone, that would have made it a bad movie. Cause I can't. Like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing so much right now? But it's just the fact that like, you think you're just about to bully your way back into somebody's life, and you're the one who initiated the divorce. He was definitely giving full-on narcissist, and he definitely did not have his own mind. His mom, his brothers influenced his decisions. Definitely influenced his decision. He could not think for himself. Had he thought for himself, like, I feel like his marriage probably would have worked out better. He probably could have been happy. I don't know. We don't know, because we never got the background to the story, or he never went to go get help. That's another thing. Like, Megan Good says, specifically in the movie, she stuck out because he wanted to get help. But not once in the movie did he indicate that he wanted to get help. So where is she getting that he wanted to get help? Like, these are pieces that are missing from the movie that I would have liked to see. Because what are you getting that indicated that he wanted to get help? So now we're faced with the part of him asking you for a divorce. And this is after... Take note, this is after she shows up exhausted from work. She works at a bank, y'all. Exhausted from work. And I'm pretty sure she is the money maker in the relationship. Exhausted from work. Tells him that she's going to upstairs to get ready, and we'll be back down and more than enough time for them to get to their dinner on time. He leaves without her. Gets there, alcoholism kicks in, asks for a drink immediately at the table. Her best friend asks where she is. He says, I don't know. She was taking so long, so I left. Like, narcissism at its finest, you guys. Narcissism at its finest. Like, my thing is, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, his character gave me so many flashbacks. It is not funny. Not funny. But and that's what pretty much leads to the divorce. He does ask her for the divorce in the dinner scene that he left the house and she had to drive herself to. So, yeah. You ask her for a divorce. She shows up to the dinner by herself after she had to drive herself because you left her. And then he gets appalled after he acts a fool and she's in a rush to sign the divorce papers. Tells her that she can keep the house. She ends up rekindling with Benji. And he shows up at the house eating a bowl of cereal the next morning. Sir, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? First off, you gave me the house. What planet are you living in that this is okay? His exact words to her are, I came here to give you keyword. He came back to give her another chance. Now, if you guys seen this movie, what in the world makes him think that she was the one that needed another chance to begin with? She don't need another chance from you. What does she need another chance from you from, sir? Why does she need another chance from you? Because I want to know what his exact... I'm telling y'all, like, Dallas was not it. That character made me so mad. And the only thing is, like, I waited around so long to see if he would change for the better, see if he would get some help. See, like, just to see if, like, anything positive would happen, and it never did. And it was disturbing. It was very, 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 very disturbing that it didn't happen. So, like, I was upset about that fact. Very upset. And then another thing is, that very scene, though, did lead to this scene.
But you don't listen to me because Dallas never wants to listen. Look out. Well, you want to take a shower? Huh? You want to take a shower? How was your shower, nigga? Did you get wet, motherfucker? Huh? You want to eat cereal? Go ahead and eat your cereal outside the motherfucking house. Get out. I'm tired of this shit. Out. Get the fuck out of my house. I'm so tired of this shit. I'm tired of it. Dallas, get tired of this shit. The fuck out. Can you help me with this? Get out. Out.
I forgot to come back, you guys, but this was my final look, as you guys can see. And I took my shoes off already, but yeah, this is my final look, y'all. And back to the movie. So, as y'all can see, that scene gets a little disturbing. But you know a woman is fed up when she can pretty much drag a man twice her weight size down some steps, out the door, down another flight of steps, and pretty much to his truck. And then her new boyfriend put him in his truck. But you know she's fed up, excuse me, y'all, when she can do that. But I was really looking at the overall message, and I've been looking at like a lot of comments because y'all know people have been posting faithfully about this movie because it just came out and everybody got something to say. So overall, I love the message of the movie. Yes, it is a Tyler Perry movie. It has that typical Tyler Perry persona. But so what? I love Tyler Perry's persona. So I guess it's just me. I thought it was a great movie. Some people are going to say it sucks. Okay. Everybody has their own opinion. Everybody has their own perspective. Whatever. Okay. I thought it was a good movie. Okay. I did. I thought Corey Harding played that role a little too well. And it made me mad. It did. It pissed me off to the core. But I love the message. I loved Megan Good's parents in this movie as well. Like, it's so amazing to see like a strong father figure in a movie, especially when you're like a woman and it's a female role and you have that strong father figure in a movie, because a lot of women don't, including myself. So like it kind of plays on like my emotion. It did play on my emotion, and like it kind of put me in the perspective of kind of the role, because for one, I am divorced now. The narcissist and the bad ex is not the same as my divorced partner. My divorced partner was so much better. So much better than the recent ex. But the recent ex and Corey Harding's character are so much alike, besides the physical abuse part. So much alike. Like the thought process, like to assume the worst automatically. It's the narcissist trait. Automatically, like he has that, and he's easily corrupted because he was easily influenced by his mom and his brothers without even having the full proof. Like he didn't even let her explain anything. Like he just took the picture for what it was and automatically assumed that she and Benji had been messing around the whole time, and didn't even take any proof or incentive after that, even though his best friend had also told him that like she hasn't did this to you. She didn't do that to you. He didn't want to listen to what nobody had to say but his mom and his brothers, right? Because they're always in his ear. Always in his ear, playing a huge role on his emotions, on his mental. And it plays a huge part on his upbringing and his mom's bringing the trauma on, forcing him to kill his dad. And I really, really wish Tyler Perry would have dove more into that part of the story. Like, that's the only part that I am sad about. And I really wish that Dallas would have turned his life around. And I wish he could have had like some type of resolution to his ending rather than being killed. Because I feel like that would have been, I would have liked to see that a little bit better. But like, I do kind of understand why he got the ending he got. Because he wouldn't let stuff go. Like, he just kept pushing it and he didn't want to listen. Like, even though she gave him what he wanted a divorce. She gave it to him. But he kept trying to push his way back in. Even though, like, dude, this is what you asked for. So, and then if you notice, like after the fight scene, they basically end up doing the same thing towards the fight scene at the end of the movie to the dad. And I have a little clip of that scene as well.
Daddy! 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 Daddy!
Call 911. Gotta call. Hey, 911.
Yeah. I need an ambulance on Highway 32, Station Mark 7. Station Mark 7!
So, overall, y'all, I love this movie. But like, do you guys see the resemblance from when Dallas got beat up and put in his truck to when they basically and the brothers always have to jump somebody. Like, why they can't fight their own battle solo? They always have to jump somebody. Like, and that makes me mad too, because like, fight your own battles. Like, y'all can do this yourself. And the mom always standing guard and instigating. But yeah, I love the movie, y'all. And y'all judge me if y'all want to, but I loved it. I thought it was a great movie. I thought it showed a different side of Tyler Perry, even though it was kind of on the same wavelength. It was kind of different because he did not show something as wild as that first opening scene. The opening scene was wild, y'all. It was pretty wild. And like the whole country vibe and like the background, the whole narcissistic background is in it now. So like, yeah, I liked it, y'all. I thought it was a good movie. I would definitely, I can't wait to the next one. I cannot wait to the next one. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and might get ready with me today. And it will probably be 2 separate videos, honestly, because I think this one actually took a little bit long. Or it might be together because I really didn't get that much footage of me doing the hair. So this with the makeup should probably be put together. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Let me know what you guys thought about the movie. And then until next time, you guys, bye.
By the devil.
Oh, let's just keep going. You think this is over? You think this is over?
For your sake, it better be. You better be careful pushing good people too far. It's over. Let it be over.